Hello, wonderful explorers! Have you ever looked at a calendar and wondered if some days are more special than others? Well, let me tell you about a truly magical date, December 21st. It might seem like just another chilly day close to Christmas, but it holds some amazing secrets from around the world. It's a day of twinkly lights, ancient mysteries, and incredible science, all wrapped into one. So, grab your coziest blanket and a warm drink, because we are about to go on an adventure to discover why December 21st is one of the most fascinating days of the entire year. Imagine a day that has been celebrated for thousands and thousands of years, long before we had smartphones or even clocks. December 21st is one of those days. All over our amazing planet, people have looked up at the sky and noticed something very special happening. It's a day that connects us to our ancestors and to people in different countries. From the snowy fields of Sweden to the sunny lands of Peru, this date has a special meaning. It's a day that reminds us how we are all part of one big, beautiful world, sharing the same sky and the same sun. So what makes this day so important? It's all about the sun and our planet Earth's amazing journey through space. On and around December 21st, something incredible happens in the sky. It marks a special turning point in the seasons. For half of the world, it's a sign that winter is here, bringing with it a promise of longer, sunnier days to come. For the other half of the world, it's the start of summer. It's like nature's own giant calendar, telling us that change is happening and a new season is beginning its wonderful story. This day is a puzzle filled with history, science, and beautiful stories. It's a day when ancient people built enormous stone structures just to watch the sunrise. It's a day when modern scientists launch rockets into space. It's a day when families gather to tell stories and light candles against the darkness. It's a day that shows us how nature is full of patterns and wonders, just waiting for curious minds like yours to explore them. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of December 21st together? Let's dive in and see what we can find. So, what is the big secret behind December 21st? It's something called the winter solstice. That sounds like a big fancy word, doesn't it? But it's actually quite simple. Imagine our Earth is a spinning top that is also tilted a little bit to one side. As it travels around the sun, that tilt means that sometimes the top half of the Earth, the northern hemisphere, is leaning away from the sun. On December 21st, it leans the furthest away it will all year. This means it gets the least amount of sunlight, which gives us our shortest day and our longest, snuggliest night. This special tilt is what creates our seasons. When the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, it's winter for people in places like Europe, North America, and Asia. The sun appears lower in the sky and gives us less warmth and light. That's why the days feel so short and the nights feel extra long. It's the perfect time for telling bedtime stories and looking at the stars. But here's a fun secret. While we are having our shortest day, the bottom half of the Earth, the southern hemisphere, is tilted towards the sun, so they are having their longest day and the start of summer. Let's think about what the shortest day really means. It's like the sun is playing a little game of hide and seek with us. It rises later in the morning and sets much earlier in the afternoon. If you were to measure the time between sunrise and sunset, it would be the shortest amount of time all year. But this isn't a sad thing. For thousands of years, people have seen it as a moment of hope. They knew that after this very long night, the days would slowly but surely start getting longer again, bringing back the light and warmth. Isn't it amazing to think that we are all on this giant tilted spaceship called Earth, spinning through space? The winter solstice is a fantastic reminder of how connected we are to the sun and the universe. It's a natural, beautiful event that happens every single year, just like clockwork. It's not magic, it's science. And it shows us that even in the darkest, coldest moments, there is always a promise of more light just around the corner. It's a day to celebrate the wonderful dance between our planet and its star. Because the winter solstice is such a special time, people all over the world have created wonderful ways to celebrate it. One of the most famous places to see the solstice magic is at a very old stone circle in England called Stonehenge. This amazing monument was built over 4,500 years ago. The giant stones are lined up perfectly so that on the winter solstice, the setting sun shines right through the middle of them. Historians believe ancient people gathered here to celebrate the turning of the seasons and welcome the return of the sun. Isn't that incredible? In another part of the world, in Iran, people celebrate a festival called Yalda Night on the longest night of the year. Families and friends gather together to stay up late, past midnight. They protect themselves from the darkness by eating delicious red fruits like pomegranates and watermelons, because their color reminds them of the sunrise. They also read beautiful poems and tell stories, celebrating the victory of light over darkness. It's a joyful party that fills the longest night with laughter, family, and hope for the sunny days ahead. Let's travel to Scandinavia, to countries like Sweden, Norway, and Finland. Here, they celebrate St. Lucia's Day just before the solstice. To bring light into the dark winter, girls dress up in white gowns with red sashes and wear a crown of candles on their heads. They sing songs and hand out special sweet buns called lusbullar. It's a beautiful tradition that lights up the darkest time of the year with a message of hope and kindness. It reminds everyone that even a little bit of light can make a big difference in the dark. And in Japan, there is a lovely tradition for the winter solstice, which they call toji. To stay healthy and ward off winter colds, people take warm, relaxing baths with a citrus fruit called yuzu floating in the water. The yuzu fruit has a wonderful smell and is believed to bring good luck and protect you from getting sick. People also eat a special kind of pumpkin called kabocha to gather strength for the winter. These celebrations show us how different cultures have found unique and beautiful ways to connect with nature's rhythms. Now, are you ready for some super secret surprising facts about December 21st? Here's a fun one. The date of the winter solstice can sometimes move. While it often falls on December 21st, it can sometimes happen on December 20th, 22nd, or even the 23rd. This is because our calendar, with 365 days, doesn't perfectly match the Earth's exact journey around the sun, which takes about 365 1/4 days. Those little extra bits of time mean the solstice can wobble a day or two. It's a quirky little secret of our planet's timetable. Here's another cool thing that happened on this exact date. On December 21st, 1968, 3 astronauts on a mission called Apollo 8 became the first humans ever to travel beyond the Earth and orbit the Moon. Imagine that! On one of the darkest days of the year for people on Earth, these brave explorers were journeying through the darkness of space to see our planet from far, far away. They saw the Earth rise over the Moon, a beautiful blue and white marble floating in space. It was a powerful moment that reminded everyone how special our home is. Did you know that December 21st is also a day for games? The first ever crossword puzzle was published in a newspaper on December 21st, 1913. It was a brand new type of puzzle that challenged people to fill in boxes with words. Now, over 100 years later, people all over the world still love solving crossword puzzles, especially on a cozy winter day. So the next time you're solving a puzzle, you can remember that it shares a birthday with the winter solstice. Maybe you can even try a winter-themed crossword. As we've discovered, December 21st is so much more than just a date on the calendar. It's a day of science, history, and celebration. It teaches us about our planet's amazing journey through space and connects us with people from long ago and from all around the world. It's a day that invites us to be curious, to ask questions, and to look for the wonder in the world around us. So this December 21st, I hope you'll look outside, notice the short day and the long night, and remember all the amazing stories it holds. Keep exploring,